I don't know if you've observed the current wave of dancehall and reggae blowing all over the world, including West Africa, for example. If you have, what do you make of this new wave of reggae dancehall vibe all over the continent of Africa?
It is a beautiful thing. Let me tell you something. I remember when I came to Ghana,
Yeah.
I had a hard time explaining to my brothers over there dancehall. There was Kofi on the radio, and there was a couple more guys who understood the dancehall essence. And I mean, because guys used to coming from London, New York, and so forth. But the vast population had no concept of what dancehall really was about. Now, we have come forward in 2000, and we have seen a great merge took place where our brothers created a dancehall genre, idealistic only to themselves, secular only to themselves, but using the very African essence that we brought across the ocean. And this is our link. This is our bridge now. But I don't see the bridge building. I only see divides. This is supposed to be the great connector. You have now come into your expressive self in an idiom which the world and even us in the Caribbean, and we are now speaking the same language, using different instrumentation, but we are now connecting at the same wavelength. But we are not truly connecting because we are failing in the connection as human beings, as artists and artists and artists. Yeah, I want my brother to know this. I don't want the African artists who are now coming to dancehall to make the same mistake. And they're going to say, what mistake is Buju talking about? This music was originally designed and come around to teach those who was not in the know, to help those to see a different view of things, not only in dancing and singing and promulgating sex, because they're positive attributes to dancehall. Do not let it get to you. And do not let it fool you into thinking that you can disrespect the people who made you into the so-called superstar that you think you are. Because there's no such thing. We're just musicians who are blessed. And it is written in the Bible, singers and players of instruments went before. It never says superstars. Those are coined words by the system for brainwashing, because a man is just a man. So when we realize these things now, we move in one accord and make sure the music help with people. We don't show off on our people because it's going to bring us to utter ruin and disgrace. We become someone touchable to our people, someone lovable for the people, someone reachable, someone them can come to, talk to. And you know what I mean? Because every man thinks his burden is there, yes. But you don't know what the other person going through. So you don't take the music that God has blessed you with to become a weapon over the people, to act as if you are high and mighty over them. That is my message to my brothers over there. And let us have unity. I see no reason why you in Ghana, my brothers in Nigeria, some in Sierra Leone, why we cannot come together and create our own African fest. We no longer need a middleman who is white to make the thing right.
Some people have criticized the dancehall, reggae dancehall musicians we have right here in Ghana for fusing local African rhythms into reggae dancehall music. For example, if you talk about Shatawale, Stonebwoy, Samini, the Jupiters and the rest who try to fuse local African rhythms.
What is new under the face of the sun? My brothers have fused the African heritage with their last brothers over here in the Western world, with what they have found and created to keep themselves occupied while we are disconnected from our language, our culture, our food, our people. What is strange about that? That is not nothing new, and they have not done anything wrong. The world go on because of innovation and creativity that flows just like the breeze that blows. Yeah. The world go on and people are inspired. So should we keep our head in a box and be not inspired because that's the way others want us to be? Then we shall always be the person who our headmasters in Europe and Americas and all these countries, want us to be. We have to become free thinkers, and that is what the world fear. I don't see nothing wrong with it, and I don't see them as everybody come and take from reggae. Did they complain when the Americans and all those nice white boys with them long hair sing reggae music? Nobody no complain. No one complain. So why should you complain if my brothers who look like me take up the music? Right. There shouldn't be a complaint. But this is how we are. We have been trained to hate each other's progress. And in fact, that's what we are. Enemies of progress.
Now let me ask you. You've been away for about 8 years. Would you
I
want to
was in
share with
prison.
us?
I wasn't away. Speak the truth.